Now you can hear me? Thank God. It must have been a bug with the stream. It sucked. I thought you guys were able to hear me the whole time. Thank you for letting me know, Liam. I appreciate you. Let me go into it. So what I was trying to say is, this is a series that I started, which is called Me Streaming Every Single Day Until I Make It. And the reason of this series, for myself and for anyone that wants to follow along, my journey of becoming a personal trainer and gym owner one day. In doing that, I'm going to show you my monetization process, brand deals that I'm offered, and that process in this stream, and slowly but surely you'll see me evolve into becoming a personal trainer and gym owner. Right now I'm in my training arc. I say this almost every single stream. I'm in my training. I'm also planning a vacation or a hiatus from the streaming, because I've been doing a streaming and a public speaking challenge on my channel, Liam. So since I've been doing that on my channel, it's been draining a lot of energy, because I'm not very comfortable with speaking in front of a camera, and I never thought I would be able to do this for so long, to be honest with you. When I first started this, I was very uncomfortable with the idea of streaming, putting myself out there, sharing my ideas, and just going off the top of the dome and improvising in front of people. A lot of things I would do was scripted, so I was putting on a mask basically. And now I feel more comfortable. It's like the mask is off, and I unveiled my true self and been able to be comfortable with sharing my ideas and not caring for what people say. Whether it's for me or against me, it's all for my good. And that's the current mindset I'm going into it now, and that's what's been happening recently. I also really appreciate you, Liam, for commenting and showing and following along, especially this stream. I appreciate it. Every single person that does a like, drops a chat, makes a difference and motivates me to continue going and continue striving. There's been people on the way in on the journey that I've impacted via advice or something, or just having them have a good time with someone online and chatting, whether motivation or just comfort. I've been able to help them, and that's why I want to become a personal trainer and a gym owner one day. When I become a gym owner, I want to be that manager that manages correctly for the best interests of his employers, and not only his employers, but also for the people that are clients. And a lot of things I had to learn. Even at the hospital, one thing I've learned, especially while at the hospital and at other places of work, you can learn so much, but most people just don't pay attention. You can learn so much from your workplace. For example, the first place I worked at was Publix. And at Publix, they have a very, very good standard of customer service, because they give their employees computer training regimens and have them follow it. And they have rules and principles that apply that they want you to follow. For example, 10-second rule. The first 10 seconds of you seeing someone and them passing by you, they want you to say, "Hi, do you need any help?" That simple principle, if you apply that in any workplace, it obviously, with certain other things that are implied. For example, if someone's on the phone, you're not when they're on their phone. If someone's obviously has some body language that doesn't want to be interacted with, you don't interact with that person. But if someone has normal body language and they're coming by and you're in a place of work, saying, "Hi, do you need any help, or do you want to know anything?" can open avenues and bridges to helping the customer. Some people aren't as ostentatious or comfortable with sharing themselves or asking other people for help, and it just takes you putting that hand out there for them to reach out. Brandon, what's good, Brandon? I hope you become a gym owner. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate you, man. So simple rules like that. When you go to work, don't just go to work aimlessly. Look at what your company's doing, the rules it has, what differentiates it, and how they have become the big company that you've been able to work at. What do they do? What differentiates them? What's their principles? What's some things that you can apply if you try to do your own type of business one day? And those are things I've learned on the way there. You can either have jobs and just work them aimlessly, brainlessly, or you can work them and gather as much information as you can and build yourself up. You could also build disciplines. You could build good habits while working. For example, if you work at Publix, you build habits of talking to other people, and interact, and you can just talk aimlessly and just say hi, how are you doing, and do the bare minimum, or you can exceed it. You can try to do more. You can try to put yourself out there more, start more conversations, build connections, be a bit better server. And just you doing that over time in other fields and whatever other realm you go into, you're improving your skills in that, your soft skills, your spoken skills, and that matters a lot. Liam says, no problem. I keep saying things about less is more in the gym. If I'm 19, male at 185, how many days should I be lifting? 3. Lifting in 3 on 1 day off right now. That's a good question. I really appreciate that as well for you putting that question. I like gym questions a lot. So you're 19, 185 pounds. How many days should you be lifting? The answer to that question is, I firmly believe the routine that's best for you is the routine you're able to keep the longest, or you're able to keep the most consistent. And the intensity levels you're able to keep the most consistent. That is the best routine for you. So let's say if for someone else, going 6 days, 7 days is better for them because they need that. They need that time in the gym. There was a period of my life where going 6 times a day, so 6 times a week, was important for me because I needed it for my mental health. And then there's times where I'm at right now where I only train 3 to 4 times a week. The best routine for you is the one that you can keep the longest. If we're talking about purely optimization, there's so many ways that you can go into it, but I do think upper-lower splits are my preferred way. But it's really up for grabs. 3 days a week is also good. Now, what matters is the intensity that you're working at, the total working set volume that you have. Those are the keys that matter. And are you consistent? Obviously, are you in the gym? By the way, there's 8 people watching you. Yeah, that was pretty cool for that second. That was pretty cool. What's going on, Thomas? Drayson, I hope that helps. It wasn't a direct answer, but I was trying to attack because it is true that less is more in the gym, right? And the reason people say philosophy is not that they want you to do less work or work not as hard, is that people put all these sets and they focus on getting the